right, welcome back here to our last game of the spectacular.
What?
Right?
Whoa.
So the last game,
Get ready
I should
to
say.
get crushed.
Game. We still have a game show.
Yes.
Next,
We do.
But this is the last game that we will be playing here
Game.
on this table today.
Now, after I win here today, is that when I get my ring, or do I get my winner's ring?
All the rings
Once we tally up all the games from the week.
have left the premises.
What?
There were multiple rings in the building, and now they have since found their way out of the building.
Yeah,
I shall
They're all
remain
gone.
ringless.
you missed your opportunity.
All right.
Your dreams of rings have been squandered.
Dreams and rings.
All right, so we're going to be playing Kalypso. It's a new upcoming title from Inside Up Games. Before we get started here at all, though, this is a prototype and very much prototype. So you are going to see some things that might be stickered. Some of the rules are subject to little minor tweaks, a little bit of graphic design changes, things like that. For example, now, just for ease and visibility of playing, all of the buildings that will play out here have the same color border as the tiles we're going to be playing. The final production copy, they do plan to make those look more like the ocean. So change is coming. This is prototype, and we are here to show you how it works.
All right.
Yeah,
We are in post-apocalyptic Earth here, and the world is covered in water. And we are going and trying to build up a settlement while we are collecting salvage and scraps in order to build a city here on the water. So that's what we're going to be doing over the course of 4 rounds. We will have some tiles that we're going to draft 4 total. So we'll draft 1, pass it, draft until there's 2 left, keep 1, discard the other.
Yep.
And going to kind of chain react as we find different materials in these tiles here that we're these salvage tiles that we're drafting. So we'll kind of just talk you through the first couple of turns before we get started. A couple things to note: there are some common goals here in the middle that we're going to be keeping our eye on, trying to enclose some fish and also to build some monuments, which will be 3x3 tiles. So those are our end game goals. But to finish setup here, we've each been given 2 tiles. We need to choose which one we want to use to start. So choose one, and
It has to touch the little white dot in the middle
correct,
there, right?
yes, it has to
Somehow,
touch that.
some
Cover
way.
a portion of that, yes.
Fire.
Look at that right there.
All right.
And then this one just goes back
This
in the
one's going to
bag,
go
or-
back into our salvage bag, be mixed up.
Salvage bag.
Okay, so Board Game Co. is here in the chat, and he says he definitely liked the co-op more, but both modes were great. So that is another important note here. This is cooperative or competitive. We will be playing the competitive mode.
Yep.
right.
So
Z
these fellas
insisted.
are going down.
He insisted.
right.
He doesn't
I
believe
need that winner's ring.
in cooperation. He doesn't believe in the goodness of humanity.
It's already post-apocalyptic. We've already lost the cooperative game.
That's right. Let's do it.
All right, so the first thing we're going to do at the top of round 1 is choose one of these events from our hand. We all have the same 7 cards. We're going to choose one and pass it to the person on our left, and this is going to be their goal card for the round, potential end game scoring or end game negative points for them. So we're kind of trying to hurt them.
And in the first round, we're passing to the left.
To the
First and
left.
fourth rounds.
Yeah. Yes. So it'll be
Or first and third round.
Yes, that's
yes.
right.
So it'll be
First,
indicated
third,
on our vortex board here. There'll be a little arrow, which might be hard to see on the camera, but there's an arrow which will indicate which one will pass each round. We'll flip that over. So I'm going to go ahead and
Take
walk.
that one. And then
So now that we have these, we'll reveal them. We'll put them underneath our board with just the top part showing. The bottom part, again, is for the cooperative, but we only need the competitive. So it's going, I have a storm a-comin'.
I have to batten the hatches because somebody made me assign 3 scrap.
Right, so what we're looking at here is this card. For example, I'll show you on mine. My goal for this round is to assign 2 boats. So I need to earn 2 boats by building a shipyard and assign them here rather than deploying them out into the waters. And if I do that, as soon as I do that this round, I'll earn 2 barrels. However, if I don't do it by the end of the round, this is going to be -4 victory points per missing boat. So I at least want to get 1 boat
No,
on
I think
there.
you're
so
good just getting
we'll
the
see.
-8 points at the end of the
All
round. How about we
right.
do it that way?
All right, so to get started here, we will each draw 5 tiles.
5 tiles from the bag.
From the bag.
Which ones shall they be?
I didn't even look. Let's see. So a shipyard. I'm going to be wanting a white.
You don't need to
guys.
be looking at any of that stuff.
Yeah,
so
look at
we
your
need
I do. I have a goal.
We need to keep all the white tiles.
What are you going for?
You don't need to
Scrap?
worry about what I'm going for.
Yeah.
What?
I'm just showing him to Joey. Come on, man. There you go, Joey.
All
That's
right.
for you, baby.
So this will go away.
That's for you.
Back out. All right, so we are
Okay.
ready for the main phase 3 here, and this is going to be the settlement expansion. So we will each, and this is simultaneous, we will draft one of the pieces from our vortex, place it into the board. The placement rules are going to be it has to be orthogonally adjacent to something already in your settlement. So we can each go ahead and do that. Oh, this one's juicy. It's not as juicy.
I'm not a big fan of what I have to deal with
either.
here. I quit. Does that work? Is that one of the actions you can take? Is I quit?
All right.
Okay.
All right, so I'll just kind of talk you through my turn here. I've decided to place this tile in this direction right here. Now that did make a group of 4 of the same symbols here. If you have at least 3 of the same symbols
In a 2x2 square.
in a 2x2 square, you can take that color building, each of which they're double-sided and have 2 different building options for you. So for example, if I decided to take this building, I have to cover one of those. And if I chose this one, I would get 2 pieces of scrap that I could then also, which is just a 2x2 square, that I could also add to my settlement. However, I'm not going to do that because one of our end goals is to build monuments, like you'll see right here on the goal card. Oh, didn't realize that was on the camera. Woof, sorry, I didn't know what all the angles were. Which is going to be right here on the monuments, and those are going to be 3x3. In order to qualify for that, you have to have 5 out of the 9 squares have to all be the same. So I'm going to kind of set myself up well to go there for that. So I'm going to hold off on building.
Okay. I did build on mine. I went ahead and made a little group right here of those 4 there. Include 3 of the same, which is the requirement. I then therefore put a yellow building on that. This one happens to give me at the end of the game 3 victory points and a barrel right now. And the barrel I'm putting right here. The barrel basically extends where I can build, and it counts as any one thing. So I could treat it as a wide one, which I intend to do, hopefully. You'll see also on the board there's other barrels half sunk. If I ever cover these, I recover them. And they also will get to go anywhere and extend my surface. Plus there's these life rafts, these life savers.
Preservers.
And preservers, that's it. And then if you cover them, then you'll get a person you are rescuing, which is a little meatball, a survivor.
Yep, and we'll get into those once we see that.
I did nothing.
Nothing? No.
I did nothing. All right.
Awesome. Okay, so now this is, like you were saying earlier, the first round, so we're going to rotate our vortexes
I got to tell you,
clockwise.
rotating my vortex, it has caused me so many issues in the past.
Oh my goodness.
I don't want to get into details. All I'm going to tell you is that there were issues. All right.
All right.
So now this is going to be a major turn. So I want to
me as
focus on
well.
my
Okay,
board
well,
when
you
we
go
get a chance.
first.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, Joy. So the first thing is this one's going to go right here. Now, I have covered up a life preserver, so I will be gaining 1, count them, 1 of those survivors. And now I've got a little spot here where I have got 3 of 4 blue buildings. Now, my goal is to assign 3 scrap by the end of this round. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it on the scrap side of the building that Camilla was showing you as an example before. If you can just hand me, I'm not even going to pick them myself, 2 because I'm going to put them directly on here. I don't even care what they are.
So you got 2
So
scraps.
here we got 2 of the 3 scraps that I need at the end of this round. Now, if I don't get it, then I'm going to have -2, but I would have had 6 if I didn't get any on there.
I'm doing something very similar here on my turn. I thought it was impressive till I saw
Nah.
yours. But I actually was given the perfect tile here. Thanks, Z. So I'm going to put this down. And I'm going to build, because I have 3 white right there together in the 4x4, I'm going to take the white building and I'm going to turn it to the shipyard. Build a shipyard, which means I would get a ship. Now I could take and deploy this ship out here anywhere in the ocean, which is then going to allow me to fish some of these fish you'll see on the board. We'll explain that if somebody does decide to fish. For now, I'm going to forgo that for the same reason. I'm going to assign it to my goal because I don't like the idea of -8 points. So going to play into that.
And Z is still choosing.
Z, what'd you...
Yeah, I'm sorry. Well, I realized something. I realized, oh, the scrap color is the blue, not the
Yeah.
white. I made a group of whites, but
I gave you the same card that she gave me.
Okay.
yeah, no problem. Okay. I am good. I'm also not doing anything right now, though I didn't close a little fishy fish, which will be good for the end of the
very
game.
nice.
Look at him right there. You know, look at him
Yes.
right there. Where my family at? You gonna get eaten.
That
Yeah.
means that, as you can see there, even the diagonal, that still counts as enclosed.
It counts as enclosed. Yeah, you have to place orthogonally adjacent, which he did, but it is enclosed. So perfect. All right, that is. The other thing to note here, if you guys have seen these red pieces on the tiles that we're drafting, those are junk. It's plastic waste. It's not going to go towards anything, but it does expand our settlement so we can build on top of it. It's just not going to be a resource that's going to play into a building.
It's a little judgy to
So-
call it junk
It,
myself.
I read. Did you read the rule book? It's called junk.
It actually has a J on it.
It also has a J on it.
If you like it, then you gotta put a J on it.
Let's see. What do I want?
Okay.
What are our buildings? A resident or a
Junky junk.
A junky
Okay.
junk, junky junk, yeah.
I'm going to place this one right here, I think, covering up another
Oh,
fish. Not
man.
loving that, but that's going to allow me to get the Cooper, like we saw Z got earlier as well. So the Cooper is where you build barrels. So I will take a barrel, and that barrel I'm going to place right her over this life preserver so that I get a survivor as well. So I have picked somebody up.
All right, last one, because we only choose one of the final two,
Yep.
and then the other one is out of the game.
Yes.
There we go.
All right.
I made an extra bonus one, so I went ahead and did that. Okay.
Oh, thank goodness. I was able to get my last scrap. And if you would hand me the scrap bag, this one's I want
I believe
to
Z
choose.
has it.
Yep, here you go.
All right, so I'm going to show something new here that we haven't seen either. I'm going to place another of the wooden tiles right here, making a 4x4, I'm sorry, 2x2 actually of all of the wood, which is a little
this is
overachiever.
Oh, wow.
But I'm going to,
really?
yeah,
Okay,
I'm going to put
okay.
a house out here. So when you put the house out, if you have a survivor, then you can bring them out and put them to work. So they now have somewhere to live, therefore they're willing to work for you. So I'm going to bring him out and I'm going to put him to work in the shipyard. If you have survivors at the end of the game next to your board that are not placed and not working, then they're worth 2 points. However, if they have a job, they're worth 3 points.
That's a J-O-B.
J-O-B.
You gotta have a J-O-B if you wanna be with me, Z. You got to have a
Well pointed.
J-O-B.
Okay, all right. All right, I'm going to add a little group here, and I'm going to bring out a garden.
I did that too. That was
I'll put
cute.
this right
I
here.
just
Where'd
did it
you put the
before you
garden?
did. I put the garden right here.
And then
Where's
I'm
the
going to grab
garden?
the little garden
Oh, wait.
fella.
Oh, you get a
Garden's
garden.
this right here. It's going to go somewhere
Got it.
on the board here on top of 2 spaces. And every space it touches, that's a building, I'm going to get some points for that building. Plus, it itself is worth 2 points, this
Yep.
building.
That's why I forgot the garden
Yeah,
part.
1 point per building it touches, and monuments are not buildings.
Okay, cool.
So.
Did
All right.
it.
So now we have
Beautiful.
1 tile left. They are going to be removed from the game.
Yep.
We will discard those over to here. And we're going to go into the last phase here, which is going to be cleanup
And then we check our assignments,
at
right?
at the game phase 1.
Okie doke.
I don't know. I thought that was in phase. Okay, we're going to check the assignments.
Some
That's gonna be
kraken and out in the
At
sea
some
is
point
sneezing.
we check it.
Yeah,
Okay.
keep it down.
So we'll just kind of go through one at a time to see how
Yeah.
this works. My goal here was to assign 2 boats. I only assigned 1. I should have 2 boats launched for your shipyard, 1 for the building, and the second for putting a survivor. I get a ship when I put a survivor to work? Hello, thank you, Inside
You
Up
just
Jane.
saved
Again.
yourself
Oh my
4
gosh.
points.
Well, I was going to show you what happened if you failed, but
I got it.
Nah, you got it. Z.
I'll take care of showing you what happens when you fail.
We also were supposed to start with 2 survivors next to our player age, so I should have 3.
Oh.
Yeah,
So I
yes.
have 2 additional. Okay. All right. Well, again, thank you. Thank you. I assume Jenna, but
Wait,
Inside Up
oop,
Games.
just kidding. You assigned your boats.
I assigned a boat. I didn't have
boat.
both of them. Did I get
I think she meant
when it
maybe
goes
she
there?
meant-
Okay. I'll look up her clarification to see if I have one or two
You did
boats.
say you should have 2 boats.
Yeah.
One for building the shipyard and a second for putting the survivor to
So then
work.
it
But then
would've
she
been.
came in and said, "Just kidding."
How about you guys all look in the rule book? You guys go ahead and explain your events.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
I'm going to look up putting to work.
I definitely did not do it.
Okay.
Mike, you had the same thing as me, but I only put 1 scrap on here. I did make 2, but I chose to put 1 on my board.
Yeah.
So I've only got 1. That means at the end of the game, as it says here, if I had done it, I would have gotten +1 boat and placed it on the board.
I
Okay.
should have
Since
done
I
that.
didn't do it, I will
Hand me
lose
a
2
boat.
victory points per missing scrap. I have 1, which I'll leave on here. So I'll be losing 4 victory points at the end of the game. And so what I'm going to do is flip this over, knowing I didn't do it, but then leave that on there to know I did it partially.
And then on mine, I had to assign 3 scrap, and I did. So I forgot actually to take the boat. I probably should have got that right away, right?
Yes. If it's a bonus like this,
Yeah.
it triggers instantly.
I'm going to put it here between 2 zones, which are the 4x4 grids there. And so I leave this face up, right? Because it's been
It is.
completed.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, and so just clarification here that I did find, when you place the survivor, I did forget, you get to trigger the building you put them on again. So I could have put them to work in the Cooper and gotten an extra barrel,
Yeah.
but I put them, as Inside Up told us here, because I put on the shipyard, I got an additional ship. So I could have chosen to put it out here as you did, but
Right.
no, I am going to go ahead and do the end game up here and not have one out.
So the only one who failed is Z,
Yes.
to be clear.
I want to,
right?
yes. Say it one more time to
Success.
make sure.
Success.
Yeah.
Success.
Yeah.
I think I could have used the worker technically, but to re-trigger that. But let's agree to disagree that I'm doing great.
All right.
All right, so
What's
we're
next?
back up to the second round, so we need to flip our vortex over, and you'll
gonna
see
go
now
the other way.
they're going to say 2 to 4 because we're in the second or fourth round, and we're going to be drafting to our right.
Oh, do we do
here
the
now.
card before we do the?
So yep, the first thing is going to be events and new arrivals. So we need to look at our
And we're passing
cards,
this
and we
around.
will pass
We are,
to the
we
other
are.
person.
All right, let's see what you got happening over there.
Now, did we get clarification on if you have a event that requires a survivor? Do we know if that's something you can place on right away, or if you have to get a new one to place?
So that was something that I did need clarification because there's a discrepancy. Maybe inside
Yeah.
you're assigned your both on your 4-cross card. You just
Got it.
select the bow.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. Thank you. So one other additional clarification: if you have a not a resident, a survivor, and you are given a goal card or the event card here that requires one, can you move it from your player area to that card, or do you have to earn a new one to go onto that event? That is
Plus, can you
clarification.
place one onto a building? I also don't know that. Can I just take one and place one onto a building and trigger that building again?
No, that's what the house is for. The house allows you to place one.
Okay.
So that's
got
the
it.
action of the house. Okay,
Yes.
got it. But we don't know yet. We'll hopefully get some clarification
Right,
on whether
on-
you can, for these events.
Can you freely place from your player area a survivor onto an event?
Okey-dokes.
That's for you.
Okay, I don't know.
There you go.
I have a feeling I know exactly
What
what
is
you
it?
did.
What is it?
You,
All right.
you did the same thing to me that I did to Camilla. You're
2 boats again?
Yeah, 3 scrap
Guys,
again.
come on, back to back.
You should have done the same thing to him.
I didn't remember what
That's
it was.
right.
It was
See,
upside
Inside
down.
Up gets it, guys. Z took a
Oh,
sacrifice for the
jeez.
team. He wanted to show everyone an example of a failed
These-
objective. You
That's all right,
can
yeah.
move a survivor to the forecast card
Okay.
right away.
That's what I thought.
But I still won't because I want to show that example again. No, I'm not going to do that.
Oh, you guys are killing me with these same events.
Well,
back to
I'm
back.
sitting with the 2 of the same events because of you. Thank
Why
you.
are you so rude? And I just realized I probably blocked myself in
Oh,
here.
let's just assume you,
You
really
blocked
yourself in.
Yeah.
You got blocked.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Gung, 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 gung,
Put it in,
gung,
yeah.
gung,
Just anywhere. Yeah. Okay.
Okie dokes.
All right. Let's go.
Oh, what am I going to
Yeah, this is not working well for
go.
my
How do I crush you
monuments.
guys? How do I crush you tremendously?
Show me how to crush you.
Okay.
All right, let me. Can you fling a survivor my way?
Fling a survivor.
I'm a
I would
survivor.
like
I keep on
none
living.
of these. Preferably something worth a
All
jump.
right, how do I do that?
Ooh, I want to go fishing, y'all. So I'm going to show you how fishing works here in a second.
Okay, I'm going to place this one right here. I
you
will
grab
get
me a
a
net
survivor
token?
as well.
Yes, a net
this one.
token
Yep.
right there, like so.
Thank you.
And then that is going to give me another Cooper, which is going to give me a barrel.
Is it a Mini Cooper?
He's a funny one.
That was so bad.
That was bad.
Hand me the fish bag Z.
No, I refuse.
All right,
Oh,
leave the
you want you
Camilla
show
one.
fishing?
Ooh.
so we
That's what I'm
haven't seen
saying.
that
I'm gonna
yet.
show fishing
Yeah,
here in
I
a
like
second.
it. I like it.
It's so bad, I'm gonna oof on that.
Mm-hmm.
Where do I want to put my barrel?
I got a boat as well. Put it right there.
But
All right.
do you have a net with your boat?
Not yet.
Did you fish?
I haven't yet. I figured we'd wait till we get to my board and I'll figure it out.
Oh, we're on mine. Oh, I'm just placing a barrel. I'm doing boring things. You go
All
ahead.
right.
Truth.
All right, so I'm going to do some fishing, and the way that I was able to do that is I previously had a boat. The reason why I had it cross across two different zones is that I can now fish in both of those zones. However, you can only fish in a zone one time. So you place the net token in there just to show that it's been fished. You can't fish it again. This can be moved around. It's really just something to delineate, hey, I'm fishing here. So this has 3 visible fish in that zone, so I'm going to be pulling 3 of these fish tiles out of this bag. Now, they are from 1 to 3, with the average being
0 to 3.
What?
0 to 3 with the average being 1.
Okay, so I'm going to be pulling 3. It's a little push your luck thing. I like it, right? So I'm pulling 3.
And
I'm
you're
going
gonna
to
show
look
it
at
to
them.
us, right?
I'm going to look at it myself.
All right, we'll close our eyes. You just show the camera.
All right, close your
Right,
eyes.
we're gonna
Yeah,
look,
definitely
we're
close
not
my
looking.
Here's what I got.
Woo!
All right? So, hey, I can live with that. That's straight points, y'all.
Done? Can I
I'm done.
look?
You can look now.
Okay,
Yes,
open
you
your
must.
eyes. You died in the night.
Open your eyes, fisherman.
All right.
All right.
We cooking? There we go.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So I peeked ahead and knew what I was getting.
Really?
Yep, I did. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how monuments work here. I'm going to go ahead and play this one. Make sure we don't have any clarification. Okay, good. I'm going to place this one here. So now in this 3x3 area space, grid space I have right here, 5 of the 9 tiles are, at least 5 of the 9 tiles are rubber. So I get a monument. Now these monuments are really cool, I think, because they all have unique art, but they're functionally the exact same. They are just 11 points. So I'm just going to pick one out that I like. I would like a donut statue. So
Let's go.
donut
Honestly,
statue.
Celebrate
I
the
got.
past.
I got
These
it.
are the things we lost.
All right, I just built a, what is this one called? A scrap yard. I got some
Oh.
more scrap because
All right, here we
some
go.
jerkety jerk 2 turns in a row stuck me with assigning 3 scrap.
Oh, I realize I have 2. This is not
rough
in-game
sauce.
scoring for barrels. It's I get 2
You get
barrels.
'em
So
right
I'm 2
away.
barrels short. I'm
What?
just going to retro.
Oh,
See,
come
she told me to
on.
place
Yeah,
the
why don't
boat.
you
She
go ahead
didn't
and
tell me to
retro
take the bonus.
whatever you want.
She didn't tell me
Do whatever you
to
want.
do the bonus.
Right.
You can do
Look,
whatever
I
you
can do whatever I want.
Look,
that was
we're in international
multiple
waters.
times
There are
ago.
no laws.
All right, I'm going to do
That
that.
was a while ago.
That means I get a one of these yellow buildings, and it will indeed be a worker.
You're gonna
I'm sorry. What are these survivors?
That is a settler now.
Okay, so I've got a settler, which I get from out there, or do I place one?
I'm sorry, is it the resident? It now has a house.
Yeah, I guess so.
So
right.
then that means it gets to come out onto a building.
Okay, so it's not take a new one.
Correct.
That would be these.
Correct.
Okay.
You get them by finding them, and you rescue them, so they're survivors.
This is me giving them a job.
and then you give
survivor
them a
becomes
job.
a
They have a
settler.
house, so they're willing to work, and so now you go put them on a building. It
All right,
cannot
put
go
them
on a
on this.
monument.
I'm going to put them
Or a
there,
house.
which
Yep,
means I
or
get
a
2
house.
more of the
Scrap.
scrap.
Yep, you put them
pieces.
to work in the scrap yard, so you get 2 more
Love it.
2 more, and then
Here
I
we
got
go.
to ship.
I need the.
Oh, this one's easy. You gave him
green
an easy.
ones.
You gave him one that he could fulfill right away.
I need the green ones.
Well,
No, I
he had
can't
to
fish. I wasn't into
He
fishing.
didn't have any boat.
I thought it's or 2 fish, not and.
What? Oh, I did. Okay, I didn't read it. That's on me.
Z didn't read it either.
Yeah.
Shh.
Technically speaking, that's on me.
That's 100% on you.
Chegnito.
Don't talk about what I read or didn't read.
What flavor of donut? Shrimp? Gross. Shrimp with
donut.
seaweed sprinkles.
Oh,
I
you
guess.
got to go with the octopus ink donut.
I do.
1,000% with the
yeah.
octopus
thing?
ink. It's a donut.
It is now.
Yeah.
filled with squid ink. And
Oh.
so when you bite into the donut, it bursts.
It's like one of those
Onto
anti-theft
the-
packets.
Disgusting, dude.
the
That is disgusting.
porcelain fronts of your teeth. Squid ink.
Porcelain. The porcelain front
Not
of
the
your
enamel.
teeth.
The
No,
porcelain.
porcelain.
My teeth have been retrofitted with porcelain. You're not aware of that?
Really?
Yeah, it's the porcelain that's only used on the finest toilets around the
Really?
world. Yeah.
Oh.
It's like,
whoa.
okay.
So you have a potty mouth.
I have.
Oh, I was trying to
Check,
come up with,
please.
like, I was trying to come up with a
Check.
good joke.
Yeah. Yeah.
Potty mouth
yeah.
is good.
That's a one.
All right. Well,
That might be the best joke you've ever told.
Most
Agree to-
likely that is. Yeah.
agree to-
Certainly the most,
agree to
you
disagree.
know, elaborate joke.
Embarrassing? Okay.
Embarrassing,
Well, I
that's
can
what I
live
meant.
I
with
stand by what I said. That's crap. So close.
All right. Watch your potty mouth, please.
So close to being perfect. Let's see.
Guys, what is this?
Hey, you guys.
This is rough.
Which yellow building do I want? I can do a Cooper. I can get a barrel.
So I kind of hate this. Not the game, to be clear. I meant my options here.
Your options are subpar,
Oh,
but
this
you
is
did it to
perfect.
yourself.
I do this. I go here.
Rude.
I place one of my survivors onto this building. I get 2 scrap.
The solar panels are these.
Yep, it's the other side of the shipyard, the white
Okay,
tiles
sweet.
here.
Can you throw me a boat?
And they are going to score 1 point per open ocean around them. So for example, if it had gone here at the end of the game, that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points.
Yeah, 5.
Yep.
Okay. So the best 8. Right. Oh well, I mean,
3, 4,
there's
5.
no
At
way.
the best 6.
There's no way it's possibly 8, but
yeah,
yes.
yeah. I know exactly nothing about what I'm doing on my turn.
I know.
So that's cool. Let's see. I'm just gonna. You know what? I'm gonna do that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna build myself up for some fish enclosures. Okay. And we're ready for our
Ready?
last draft.
Last draft of the second
This will be
round.
halfway done with
What?
the game after this, fellas. I hope you're
I
ready.
refuse to believe that. I refuse to acknowledge anything which brings the end of this game into existence. No. Terrible. I don't need to worry about that anymore, so I should just be looking at finishing buildings.
Oh, you
okay.
guys did me dirty on this one.
You got.
All right, I'm holding out for a hero over here.
You need a
This
hero.
is me holding out right here. You see that? You know what that's gonna be right there? That 3x3. Once I put something right there, that's gonna be my own donut statue, or maybe crepes.
Look, that's a pretty big dream, Z. You don't just throw around the idea of crepes willy-nilly and all. I'll have another survivor, please.
You know what? If I do that, at least I get a white building.
Danke schön. I really am not going for monuments at all. That's terrible.
I'm gonna get a white building. Do I want to?
Question, can
1,
you have
2,
a monument
3?
built upon a majority of junk?
I believe not.
No, it's not a resource.
No, it's just junk.
No.
Otherwise, I would
no.
go for that.
Try telling that to San Francisco.
You can do it on barrels.
It was built on like,
No.
huh?
You can do it with barrels because they're wild.
That's true.
Yeah. Use 5 barrels to do that.
I like the idea of a city built on barrels.
Isn't
Why-
there,
There's
isn't
gotta
there
be
like,
something,
yeah,
right?
Yeah. Isn't there some little like place built on top of floating stuff?
It must be.
Oh, I'm sure.
There you go.
All right,
Back
so we're
to
gonna discard
3.
these.
Round
Let's look
3,
at our. I
Flippy.
did not do my objective, so it's going to turn over. But as Z did earlier, I will keep the boat.
I did it.
Mine is killing.
Okay.
I did it as well because
Yeah.
I needed a survivor or 2 fish,
Yep.
it turns out. So I
Yep.
did great.
Mike saved you. All right, so we will turn this back over, and we
Yep.
will choose the third objective. That's half of the game, folks.
Am I giving a card to whom now? To Mike?
To Mike.
No,
no,
you're giving
you're
it to
giving it to me.
Camilla.
To you. Yes, very well.
Yeah, go ahead and look at my board.
Oh, I'm
Think about
looking
how
at
you
your
want to be a
board.
jerk.
Let me look at that.
How
Your
did I end up sitting to the
board.
left of Camilla?
How do I
Are
wreck
you kidding? I got the boat one twice. You got scraps twice.
Let me
from it, too.
look
That's
at
true.
that. But how do I wreck you?
You're pretty close to that there.
Here's what you gonna get.
You know what? I hate
Good
that card. That's what you're
luck.
getting. Because I'm bitter that I had to do it twice.
That's a shame.
So.
Oh my goodness. How am I supposed to do this?
You refuses to give me a card that I can stick a survivor on.
Yes.
Well, you have no
Absolutely.
choice, madam. You're going to have to do, although it's going to
It's
be
him next to no, I do not.
I got you, Mike. Survivor, survivor, survivor. Oh.
Oh, what punks. That's
Yes.
right. These are worth points at the end of the game, too. So
So we just had a question here in the comments. Are the vortexes flipped to indicate? Yes. In the middle, I don't know if they can see if we go to the close-up camera, it shows the round number on it. And so in the first and third round, we use this side, and it's going to tell us that we're drafting clockwise. In the second and fourth, it's counterclockwise.
Yep.
yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
Get up in there. Shuffle it good.
Every day I'm shuffling. I keep waiting to pull 5 exactly, but I always go conservatively because I don't want to pull 6.
Why? What are you
Because
afraid
then
of?
the whole pull is ruined.
I don't think so. Oh my goodness.
Oh my good. Z, come on. All right.
Well,
All
I
right.
ruined everything apparently.
All right.
Oh my goodness. These are good tiles. I hate. Can I draft 2 at once?
No.
Is that a thing that happens?
No. You may not.
Green.
I'm gonna place this one up here. Man, these goals. I am not getting goals this round.
I'm rescuing a dude. He goes here.
All right. I think I'm going to go fishing again.
Which one do I want?
Can you hand me a nets, please?
Mm-hmm. The nets are here.
Sorry, I'm looking for which one.
And go. We're going to go fishing right here. We're going to draw out 3 little fishies.
What did you get?
Huh?
What kind of monument you get?
I'm gonna get a Moai statue.
Oh.
Look at my Moai.
Oh.
Look at my Moai.
Look.
Oh, wait.
Look at my
Oh,
Moai.
I do. There are these in that bag. I
Yes, there
forgot
are
about
4 barrels in the fishing bag.
I fished out a barrel apparently.
You got it.
Oh,
But
really?
I can use
Okay.
this as and I can place it right away. That goes there. That's a white. And now I'm going to get one of these.
What?
And I'm going to get a boat.
I need a boat.
get a boat.
No, I need a
Can
fish.
you throw me a boat, please?
A boat, yes.
Thank you. That boat's going to go right here because Camilla's a jerk.
Ugh, I cannot fish. And a garden? Yeah, that's not happening. That's another 3 points lost.
Oh, that's a shame.
Oof. All right.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Broccoli. A chopping broccoli. A chopping broccoli.
What's happening? You're chopping broccoli?
I'm chopping broccoli. Oh, can you hand me a survivor, please?
Yes, of course.
I'm a
Stop asking
survivor.
things.
I keep on living. Copyright strike. Can I get another
You're not gonna
boat?
get a copyright strike. Calm down.
Can I get another boat?
Yes. Stop asking for
I'm a
things.
boat builder because of this jerk.
All right, so here we go. I got me a net. Also,
All right. Let's
I
see
don't know
what
if
I
anybody
want.
saw. Joe, you got to take a look at this.
He's
I got a
looking.
Moai statue. Look at that. I built it. Look at it.
Oh, but
So
I
cute.
have.
Enough with your
And then
stupid monuments.
that.
You're getting on my
I got a
nerves with all these
snowman.
monuments you're building.
Reminds me of better times.
Let me get my fishy
the
bag.
Snowman.
Is it this one?
I think it's that one. You can't look in the fish bag. You look in the fish bag, you ruin the fishing. They're all going to be corrupted fish now.
All right, calm down.
Oh.
Oh,
I didn't look. I was looking at you.
I didn't realize you were showing the camera.
You looked.
I saw one of them.
What was
It was not 0
He got
or
a 3.
1.
He got a 3.
It was not 3.
He got a 2.
I'll leave you up to
got
your.
a 2?
There's no other
This is your
options.
own deduction.
He goes
You still
fishing one
get-
time and he gets. Oh, he's got to put it on there anyway. So, but he kept the garbage. He kept the 2.
Yeah, I kept the bad ones.
kept
Yeah,
the
yeah,
2.
of course
Yeah,
I
He
did.
kept the 2, and he puts the 0 right there.
I don't know if he got a 0. I just
Also,
saw
I-
I won.
I'm
Like
sorry,
I
I
said.
knocked it off of
Anthony,
your
thank you
little
for
thing.
the super chat here. The bags, everything here is prototype, so we are using actually one of the dice tower bags specifically, so our hands do fit in. But yes, it's prototype. Can't speak for the final product, but Inside Up it usually does really good
I see
productions.
that super chat up there
So-
twice. Did Anthony
Did he double click?
Did he double
He
click?
double clicked.
did he
Whoops.
double pay? Look, we thank you twice,
We thank you
Anthony.
twice.
All right, that's a double
Thank you,
double
Anthony.
thank you. Are we
and
done?
thank you, Anthony. I am done. Thank
All
you
right.
for asking. Okay. Oh, sorry.
So yeah, right now, did you guys answer the bag question that they're prototype bags?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes. All right. Now, what do I want to do?
Okay, let me see. What am I doing? How am I doing it?
I can't get a.
Can I get a monument now?
There you go.
No, I want to look through the stack.
No, you get this one.
What is this? I don't like that one. Boring. You ain't giving me that garbage.
Oh, he's so angry.
Oh, I like the Tory Gates too. Mechanical. Why do they have like a million of these little like Bob's Big Boy guys?
Those are awesome. Is why
They are
Because they're all
awesome.
unique. Yeah. I mean, why would you not want them?
Well, there's the
Look
couple.
at him.
I'm going to do the Tory Gates instead. Oh, they're double sided.
They're double sided.
Oh, I could have had a big teddy bear.
Could have had Big Ben.
Oh.
Could have had the Coliseum.
Of Rome?
that's the one.
Okay.
That one.
I've heard of it once.
The
Stonehenge.
arena.
Could have had Stonehenge. I'm sure these are all legally distinct as
I
well.
do like Stonehenge. All right.
You think that the Stonehenge is like copyrighted?
I don't know. I don't know.
Stonehenge
You never
is
know.
gonna come after you.
No, I'm saying it's like no, it's not exactly Stonehenge because they're in a circle.
You'll be hearing from
All
Stonehenge's
right,
lawyers
let's
in the morning.
see. Alrighty, I'm gonna go right here because I am set up
How does
pretty
this
juicy.
work?
I love it.
How would one do this?
How about I
I
love
love
it.
it.
All right. We're talking green building. Which one do we want?
How would one do this?
Ooh, I like that. I do like that. But I can also do some more fishing. No, I think this time we're going to diversify. Oh, wait. Already.
Whoop.
Oh, shoot.
Whoop.
I had one of these to the wrong side. Sorry. This should have been a net because I
Which
put
one's the one
two
that
nets
gets
out.
me the? Oh, it's blue.
All right. I'm going to do
Do that.
the garden. When I get a chance, when one of you get a chance, could you throw me a garden, please? Und.
Yes.
Thank you. No. Yeah.
So one thing while they're finishing up here with these components that I found fun, I guess, they're a nice touch, is the barrels. On one side, they're half sunk, and on the other side, they're fully, they're half submerged, and the other side, they're fully floating here. And that's because during setup, we placed some barrels on our boards, and so they're half sunk. We haven't found them yet. Once we find them, we bring them up, and that's when you turn them over. So that's how I can tell, like this one, for example, is earned, if you will, and it's part of my settlement because it is face up and connected. This one, I don't have one right now, but if this one was here, because it's still half submerged, it's not part of my settlement. I have to place on top of it to actually get it. So, what are we discarding?
Yep.
We are end of the
Eventually.
third.
Sorry.
Eventually. No, but you've got a lot of stuff. You're placing scrap. You're going to
Yes.
be placing extra buildings. You're going to be comboing. This is what we call undersea combo.
Do
It's
a
also
thing.
something you can get at Long John Silver's as an undersea combo.
Okay, there you go.
All right, that's going out. So we'll go ahead. I did not do my event once again. That's more negative
I
points.
also should have gotten 2 barrels.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay.
All right.
Massive
all right.
asterisk. You know that.
Yep.
It is because
These-
I
El
feel.
asterisco masivo.
I did the same. Just find it. Yeah, find a.
Thing is, I don't want to put them like somewhere where I can do a building right away.
Put 'em right
because it
here.
feels
You don't
like it'll
want
be
to?
cheap. It
And
feels
right
like
there.
it'll be
Yeah, that's
cheap.
a good idea. Yeah.
I don't want to do that.
Just then build off the last one that you put down.
The last one I
like-
put down was I put down a tile here because I built that building.
So yeah, just do that, or somewhere in there.
Or do whatever you want also.
Yeah.
No, I could. I mean,
You know,
I
you
could
could have
build
just
a
done
yellow
this
right
without
there.
pointing it out, and we would have been.
No one would have known. You could have buried that body in the woods. No one would have known.
All right, I'll just do that. Although I feel like I've just
Okay,
cheated
perfect.
myself. And if I lose,
So turn it
you
over.
all know what that means.
We are in the
Okay.
4th round. We're choosing our last event, and we are passing these counterclockwise.
You want to be able to place a person, Mike?
It would be nice.
I got you, fam. Gotta help him out, you know?
What are the chances I'm giving you something you can put a survivor on? What do you think?
No, 0. A 0. Okay, fine. I'll do that.
You suck.
You
Okay.
know it.
He did not give me something where I can place a survivor.
All right, so we will take our last 5 here.
Mhm. Oh, I'm building a
3,
glorious
4,
floating
5. I'll put those
island.
back in.
All right, sweet. Five. Okay.
Oh, this is perfect. This is perfect. Look at what. Look, Z gave me a card. Are you going? Oh, look at Joey. Joey knows what he's doing. Shout out to Joey Evans. He's on the real players board. So Z gave me this garbage card to assign a barrel and a garden. So what am I going to do? I'm going to take those 2 barrels that I just built in that last one, and I'm going
So
to
the cheating move,
I'm going to do this. Oh, what's that? That's a barrel. That goes right there. What's this? That's 3 green now. What's this? That's a garden.
So basically, the fact that you cheated last turn
yeah,
immediately
set you up
completed.
well.
If I cheated, then I
Yep,
would have put them right here and
yep.
built a yellow building. Thank you. Also, how many buildings is this adjacent to? Oh, that's 3.
Wow, you've completed every objective.
It looks. Oh wait, I can't put
Oh.
that garden there,
I
unfortunately.
know, what a jerk.
I got to put it here. I'll get another garden later.
El Jerko. That's what I call him. Okay, you guys.
Ready? Whoop.
This is trash. I don't want it.
Checks out.
I'm sending it back to the kitchen.
It's burnt. Z would never say that though.
No, you can't
Nothing.
burn it
It
enough.
can't be burnt enough.
You can't burn it enough.
You can't handle the truth. Oh.
That would be 1, 2.
You need me on that kitchen. You want me on that kitchen.
All right. I'm going to do this.
Burning it.
I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. And then I'm going to get another garden token when you have a chance. Thank you. That is going to go there. Hello. I don't want to alarm you, but we have 2 more tiles to
That
place. Unless
is all
we get rubber
we
buildings that
have.
allow you to put out another salvage. I mean, there are other things.
Yep. Oof. That's a rough one for me. It's gonna be pretty low scoring. Yuck.
That's end of the game. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna have 3 of my goals done. That's gonna hurt.
Ooh.
Yeah, you guys have really hurt me on that.
He's being very quiet.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm crushing it.
You know what happens when Z is very quiet?
Yeah, trust me, I
happens?
know.
He cheats.
Wait, which way? Oh, this way.
Yeah.
Sorry.
We're going this way.
Yep. Ooh.
Every which way but up. Bing, bing, bing,
I'm gonna place
bing.
that right there.
Hey!
Choose another monument. I'm gonna do the world tour here. I got a Big Ben.
No, I think I want to do.
How do I do this?
So, It is correct that we can place part of our salvage tile outside of the border of the.
Correct.
All right.
Yep. So that is something interesting or unique to this game, and a lot of tile placements is you can place outside. So this is legal.
This
You
is
crazy.
A little bit out of
We
that.
will allow it, and that gives you a white building.
It does give me a white building. And that.
Man.
And what? This scores what again?
That is going to be 1 point per ocean tile around it.
Oh, that's not
So
great.
that would be 2 points,
Two.
yeah.
That's terrible.
And the other side
a
allows you
boat.
to get a boat.
Boats worth anything at the end?
They're not.
I'm going to put this right here, which
Oof.
gets me a barrel.
Do I
I'll
really
get
wanna
that
do that
barrel
then?
from out here.
Sorry, I'm not sure that that's a great turn for me right there.
3 green.
No, it's not great. 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 I must. All right, I did it. I'll just do it. I'll just stick with it. I don't love it, but I'll stick with it.
Mm-hmm.
There it is. I'm doing okay.
All right, Arnold.
I'm fully ignoring this.
Oh, you did go.
Yeah, I'm not doing it.
But I'm going to do it here.
Oh, okay, that's one additional point.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. Nice.
All right.
That's cute. That's cute.
Oh.
Okay.
That's all it was. It was cute. I get it. Get off my back. All right.
That's cute.
That's not good.
How do I crush?
Show me how to Dougie.
Oh, that would have been so great. Oh, it can. That's good. Yeah. So I'm going to go there.
Okay, so I get a green.
And then I'm going to go here.
I want to.
I'm going to place this one on the
fish.
scrapyard side and get.
Two.
Can I get the scrap bag, please?
Yes. Here you go.
Oh, thank you.
I'm actually gonna. Well, no.
I'm actually gonna. Well, now.
This is 3
Please.
points.
Oh,
I
man.
know. Can I get a
Alright.
garden, please? Und thank you.
Garden. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, sorry. And that will allow me to place that here, which
This
will
is
allow
my
me to get a
best.
barrel, which I'm going to put here.
I am actually gonna
Well,
do
that's
that.
3 also.
And oh no, I'm not going to put it here, because then this one I'm going to place here, which then gives me 2 enclosures.
I did terrible with those. I wasn't even paying attention to those.
That is all I did. That's
Oh,
why
really?
I did
Yeah.
terrible with this. So
That's
yeah, well I don't know. This is like minus 15 points right here. So I don't know.
So I'm actually gonna take the other side of this building.
Get
Oh.
another
Which we haven't shown yet, I
Yeah,
think.
no,
Right? So right
so-
now, normally I show that we've taken this side because it's 3 points, and you get 2 scrap, which is two
little
tiles
bys.
that take up 2 spaces each, basically individually.
And half is junk. It's always half
It's
junk.
always half junk,
Yeah.
half something. Yeah, but I'm actually going to take the other side. It's only 1 point, but I get to randomly take a piece from the bag, one of the normal pieces we've been placing, and put it anywhere I want. And
Yep.
I'm hoping to trigger something else. I got 2 green right there. That might be something. I got 2 rubber right there. That might be something. So I'm going to risk it. So I put this right
It's
here.
not a huge risk. I think you're in good shape with
Yeah, I
that.
think so. So I go in here, and I grab one, and that's pretty good.
It's terrible.
So perhaps I could do this or something like it and build something there. Do that. Why not?
So it's either going to be the
That's
greenhouse
going to get me
Or the net.
the
or
net,
the net.
or another park. I will do a net, and I will fish once again in where this boat is. I've fished there already, so I will fish in here. 2 fishies.
2 fishies. 0 and 0.
Here we go, maybe. I'll let you know. Okay. I got a fish on a barrel, actually.
Yeah, it happened to me too.
Oh.
It's not great right now, unfortunately.
Yeah. Is there a way you can enclose a fish with it, maybe?
Maybe.
I mean, you could go there and get
You
the
can enclose
rubber.
that fish right there.
No, this. Oh.
That
Yeah, I
that barrel is
could.
sunk.
No,
No,
he
it
means
doesn't
like if I
matter.
put this here.
Oh, that
fish
one.
is
Yeah, yeah.
enclosed,
Yeah, that's 2
How
points.
much would that be?
It's another
2
2
points.
points.
But this is 3, I mean.
Oh, then do that, yeah.
And you get
And
two
you get
more,
two, and
which
you can
then you would be
you can
able to
enclose that
enclose it.
fish.
Yeah.
Do it again.
Nope, wrong bag. Oh, you're doing that side.
Oh, you're doing that again. Oh my gosh.
Combo.
That was a terrible idea.
Oh,
Yeah, why did you help him?
how?
Exactly.
He could do it again.
So now he gets to do it again.
I'm gonna do it again. Combo.
Oh.
Yes, you nerds.
And he has all these. I think we have gotten absolutely
We got crushed.
hosed
Although he
at
didn't
this
do
game.
this one.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Why haven't you done this one? You've gotten fish.
It doesn't matter.
I've been
You
ignoring
haven't-
it.
And he hasn't gotten a garden either.
I've been ignoring it.
I finally passed one you guys couldn't do. Wah.
I'll do that one. Yeah.
We'll get you another 2 points.
Okay.
Okay.
3, I think. But yeah.
Oh, three,
Okay,
right.
done. I did it.
Okay.
wins.
All right.
You
So
guys got rocked.
we don't even need
Your
a score.
world-
Yeah.
your
Thanks for
wor-
joining
Your
us.
world got
All right.
rocked.
All right. If you guys give me these,
Oh!
just gonna take myself out of the game here. Let's see. These were. I know I had these earned, so it doesn't matter where they were because I have no gardens, so no score would be changed. Good.
Okay.
Cool. All right. So if you guys just tell me what you got, I'll write it down, and someone
Yes.
else can do the math. So
Okay.
perfect.
Awesome.
All right.
is it?
Excellent. So the tokens plus your enclosed fish. So enclosed fish are worth 1 point plus however many are on the tokens.
Very well.
Oh, okay. I
So
see.
for
So we're doing
example-
both the closed
Yes,
fish and
yes.
these. Okay. And these are all worth. Oh, this is two.
So yeah, these are just one.
No, they're two. 2 points per enclosure.
No, we're
No,
not
don't
doing the
worry about
goal.
that.
Oh,
No, we're doing like if they're enclosed, it's just worth 1 point.
got it.
10 points.
7.
No need to close up on the score sheet because just in case. It's okay, I'm not doing math, but when you go math, go real wide. That's going to be your gardens. So the gardens are going to be worth 1 point per building they're adjacent to, and buildings can double count.
Okay. So we count the gardens, not the buildings.
Correct.
Right.
I think that's it. 8.
11.
I saw 10. You got 10?
1,
Okay, so
2,
count the garden.
I
Yeah,
am.
so yeah,
1,
2,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Okay, yeah, 11. Okay, Z, how much?
I said 8.
Okay.
Yep.
I thought you had said 8. That's why I was like, no, I thought
no.
you got more than you said. Okay,
Got
yeah,
it.
okay. And then you're going to have your survivors and your residents. So the survivor, I'm sorry, it says settlers. I thought it said resident. Okay, so your
So these are
outsider
settlers,
2
yeah.
and the settlers insider 3.
Got it. So 7.
9,
4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
14.
Whoa, guy.
Yep, I am getting okay, come on,
You're
Joey.
gonna
You don't have to
crush
get
on
bigger.
ourselves,
All right, now your solar buildings, they are going to.
though. You can focus directly on Miller's garden.
I like
Yeah,
that.
that's great. Thank you.
Wow.
What a buddy. Okay, so now your solar buildings are going to be 1 point per open ocean tile next to them. If it has a fish in it, it's still open
Orthogonal.
ocean.
We're orthogonally adjacent.
Orthogonally adjacent.
3 for me.
3.
9.
That's garbage.
Okay. Next up are going to be the.
Oh my goodness. What are you
Come
doing?
on, Joey. Hey, Tom. Can you take over
away his
here?
power.
He's a menace.
Take away his power.
With great power comes great jerkitude.
Feel free to focus on the objectives we're getting ready to score here. Yeah, so next we're going to score the 2 notice boards.
Oh, this is so bad for
One
me.
of them, any enclosures, fully enclosed fish. It's 2 points per enclosure, not per fish. So if there's 2 fish in one enclosure, it's still just 2 points. And the other one,
Does it need a fish?
It does.
yes.
Yes, because it says
Says
with
with a
one,
fish.
1 plus fish.
And
Okay,
then,
very well.
And then the other one is going to be 4 victory points per monument.
Very well.
So it's going to just be 6 for me.
12,
This is where I lost a bunch of points.
20.
12.
And Mike,
I just had 6.
6. Thank you. All right. The next up is all of your
The face value
the
of all your buildings?
face. Nope, that's the VP.
Oh,
This is. I need to look that one up again. I forget what that one is. Oh, that's I believe that's these cards. That's these cards up here.
Oh,
So
okay.
how we're going to score these is you first of all score the ones that you achieved. I should turn this one upside down. I didn't get it in the last round.
Okay.
You as well
yeah.
there. So you first score the positive ones, and then you'll look at the negative ones, turn them over. So do the positive ones first so you don't get them confused with the ones that are.
Sure.
But a lot of the positive ones don't have endgame scoring. I actually only have one that has endgame scoring.
Then you're good. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. So mine is nothing.
I have 4.
Positive?
Yeah.
I'm assuming if something gives me VP per survivor, I'm not counting this fella, right?
Correct. They are not, yeah, they're not in there.
So 5 minus 3 is 2.
I'm going to do this sideways just so I can show that they're negative. That's my own little
-2 total.
-2. Okay. And now it's the victory points on the buildings. They do recommend removing the buildings as you score them to make sure you don't double do them.
And does the monument count as well?
Yes, I think there's just one line for it, yeah.
Okay.
So
But those aren't buildings technically? Do
they're
we
not.
count
Well,
those?
Yeah, you
it says
still get
I see.
it says victory points on the flags.
Got it,
So
okay.
it doesn't
Yeah,
say
so
buildings.
per
Yeah.
tile.
Right, got it. Okay.
Right. Anyone have a phone on them, or is someone going to do math?
I'll do it. You mean adding the column?
Adding the whole thing, yeah.
39
I
for
don't
me.
know how to do it, but I'll try.
39.
Okay. Mike is 39.
He's going to have a bunch.
Yeah, I know. You know what? We should always just make the chat do our math. Now that we
Right.
have these cameras to zoom up.
40.
Hey, chat.
Oh, he didn't do much better than me. Okay.
40, yeah.
All right, and so now for the grand reveal of sums.
Tom's already got it figured out.
73 for Camilla.
I demand a recount.
Yeah, let us know if he's right, chat.
86 for Z. Suspense.
Yeah, this is
84 for Mike.
Recount.
84?
Recount. Hanging Chad.
Oh, wow,
Hanging Chad.
guys.
I demand a recount.
Milla 71. Oh, hold on.
I would stick with the 73.
I'm pretty sure it's 73. That's all, folks.
I seemed like I did better at the end, but I didn't.
I am surprised at how well.
You're correct,
The
sorry.
71, I definitely thought I did a whole lot worse than that. So I'm proud of my third place by not as much as I thought. Good night. My zero, the zero really, okay, you know what? We're done here. All right, guys, that is Kalypso from Inside Up.
Hey folks, thanks for watching another one of our videos. If you like our videos, if you like our channel, you would love to game with us at one of our conventions. Check out Dice Tower Cruise, Dice Tower East, and Dice Tower West. Fantastic conventions where we play games with wonderful people, a humongous library, and lots of other events and stuff. Also, don't forget to check out our channel, like and subscribe. I'm Tom Bassel.